You have my word.
Silly little brother. I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment.
Oh my god, you two can argue about this freaking middle school BS who's older by a couple seconds later, bro, when we're done saving your lives or whatever, and you're not gonna get consumed by your X-Men abilities.
2 slivers of the Deadlands, 1 for each of us. Mission accomplished.
Roy!
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry
Meet
about
Sombrin on the road.
Let's go
Okay,
meet
I see
Sombrin.
down here. So, I guess the closest way shrine's probably here. Yeah, let's go down to this other way shrine that's down the road. I don't know why I got off my mount. Let's go down this other way shrine that's to the west here. It won't take us long to get there. It's weird, I guess this DLC is like, it's a little bigger than it looks at first because there's 12 way shrines here and you still feel like there could be more. You know what I mean? There's still big areas where anywhere you'd have to go in there is pretty far from a way shrine. But with how fast her mount is, it won't take us long. Is this another player? Oh no, that's immersive. I was hoping that was another player and maybe they wanted to go in that portal. I'd like to go in there, but I can't handle what's gonna come up in there by myself, really. I mean, I maybe I could, I don't know, but... Oh, did I just ride right by him?
Stop! This is serious.
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious. Our own powers could destroy us.
That won't happen. I won't let it.
It might not be up to you.
Kalia, we'll figure this out.
We're doing this to avoid all that. Did you gather the slivers?
Like, I got 2 words for you two. Like, are you two done? Damn,
You
are
found the
you
Deadland
later?
slivers? Good. I set up the portal at the top of the hill behind me. Alatun, Kalia, and Destron. Then we can make our way to the summit.
What should I be doing while you attune the twins?
I need you to deal with a complication for me.
A complication?
Creatures were drawn to the hillside by my actions. Could you make sure the path to the top is clear? The last thing we need is for some mundane and random threat to provoke a response from Kalia or Destron.
I'll make sure the way is clear and meet you at the top. Are we going up this way, right? No? Where are we supposed to go? Did the quest change names again? No, then why am I not seeing the marker anywhere on the map? Oh, I see. The little circle is underneath that eyeball symbol. I see it now. Yeah, so we're going up this way. Yeah, the circle was just hard to see because it was underneath the striking locale symbol. I have a pretty good skill bar going now. I just need to redistribute my attribute points and actually do a stamina build. Because back when I made this character, I used to just make all my stats the same because I thought that was the best way to do it. I wouldn't like do a build. But I actually like to do stat builds. Like, I don't get real deep into it, but I actually like to emphasize one stat now. Because it makes your build more fun. And, like, I can manage my stamina now the way my stats are. I just have to be real careful. Because if I get in a situation where I have to break out of a bunch of stuff and I'm using my abilities and I'm not laying some heavy attacks in with my sword, I can run out of stamina real fast. Like, real fast. And if I redistribute my stats and actually do a stamina build, that won't be so
Just
bad.
like we discussed, focus on the slivers of Deadlands.
I'll be able to just throw out stamina abilities like crazy.
I've never traveled by portal before.
Quick.
Oh
step
yeah,
inside.
the old
Know when
Ashen
you're ready.
Forest, baby. Let's do it. I don't know why they took the badass portal animation they had where you floated up in the air and disappeared and replaced it with I'm stepping into the shower. But that animation for stepping through a portal sucks. Like, that's in my opinion. Once again, is it going to make me quit the game or ruin my day? No, but like, there are other portals where they still use that cool animation where you just float up in the air and disappear. But then some portals, they're like, oh no, now you're 80-year-old granny stepping into the shower. What?
I greet you, mortal. As with Sombrin, I shall do all that I can to aid the twins. But first, they must survive the Ashen Forest. They must walk the path of the obelisks.
And by that you mean I must do it for them? I'm guessing. Tell me about these trials. What's the path of the obelisk?
Before I can teach them to contain their power, they must first come to understand it. The path of the obelisks will help them do so. They must visit the 3 ancient oracles and learn the truths that each will reveal.
Now the dialogue is, and what's my role in this? But I already know. I'm basically going to go along and do all the stuff they're supposed to do for them, and then she'll be like, okay, they did it now.
Protect
what I
the
think,
twins from the dangers of the forest. They cannot unleash their power safely until they have learned to control it. At each obelisk, you will bear witness to the truths they learn. Come to me when all is said and done. Then we shall see.
I'll protect the twins and witness what they learn.
The power of these 2 ambitions grows with every passing moment. You must hurry. The path begins to the northwest. Look for the obelisks of origin, empowerment, and inevitability. Each will reveal a hidden truth.
Okay, I'm not curious about the other things, so let's go. Yeah, that's fine, as long as I'm just protecting them and it's them that actually have to pass the test. I'm down with that. It just, to me, it just makes the story feel fake when they're like, okay, they have to do this stuff, but what we really mean by that is you have to do it all for them. And like, I understand they're doing that because it gets boring as a player if there's large parts of the quest that you don't get to participate in. I understand that, but as quest writers, they need to come up with more creative ways than just, okay, well, you're gonna really do all the stuff they have to do, and then we're just gonna say they did it. Because they do that sometimes. They didn't do, I don't think they're doing that here, but they do that sometimes. No, here just seems like a protect us while we cast stuff mission, and I'm totally alright with that. I mean, we've definitely had a fair amount of dialogue in this mission so far. It's about time we mixed in some combat. I mean, we've had combat, and I think a good amount of it, but I was starting to think it's time for some more. I mean, I love dialogue. I love the RP part of the game. I would say that I RP, at least in my head, a lot more than most people do. But the main thing I love about this game, when you break it right down, is fighting things with my cool powers and my cool build. And my cool outfit that I made, you know?
That must be the first obelisk.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Prepare
Here we
yourself,
go.
brother, while our friend activates it and serves as our witness. Something's happening.
The babes are asleep? Oh.
I better watch out. They might get attacked.
I fed the twins until they were full and exhausted.
Your Majesty, welcome. The babes are healthy and strong.
As commanded, my Emperor. She bore twins.
As Mehrunes Dagon commanded, so it has been done.
Our parents and the High Priest? I don't understand.
Okay, next obelisk. Here we go. So it appears that they might have been like some kind of Mehrunes Dagon on a human immaculate conception, like, experiment here. It's kind of interesting. See, I have to really make sure I throw those melee power hits in there to give me stamina back. And I have to make sure that I keep throwing melee in there and I'm not just doing ability after ability after ability, or I will drain my stamina out real fast. And I mean, you need to do that at any time. But, you know, once again, just having an actual stamina build would give me a little more cushion there. And that's why I also made sure that 2 of the abilities on my bar are Magicka abilities. That way at least not every ability is stamina. I probably have more stamina abilities than I should, but that's what I like.
Activate it, if you would, friend.
Alright, here we go.
Starting.
Time for the final ritual, my Emperor.
Proceed, High.
I'm just looking back here to make sure there's
O
no...
Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of ambition and destruction, imbue these infants with your power. Let it ripen and grow within these vessels until the appointed time.
As Dagon wills
Let it be done.
So they sacrificed souls to give them their
Parents were
power.
sacrificed to Mehrunes Dagon? Why?
Their parents. So that was their parents that sacrificed themselves to give them that power. Wow, that's messed up. I mean, interesting, good writing, but if you think about it from their point of view, that's really messed up. Imagine if you found that out. Not only did you find out that your parents were in a cult and they're demon worshippers, but they sacrificed themselves to give you these superhuman powers. That'd be a lot to take in. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, big boy.
If only I could assist you.
But you can't. It's all good, though. I don't need you to.
Why are they attacking us?
They're attacking us because I attacked them. Got me good there, huh? I was just gonna power attack right through that. Oh, Lord. See, like now, like I just came out of a fight. I was already missing some stamina. So now I gotta be real careful that I don't run myself out. I gotta get some heavy melee attacks in, build it up. And then just not use a bunch of stamina abilities in a row. Especially with this boss, because I'm going to have to break out of a lot of things. Down he goes.
That portal opened on its own. Suppose we should step inside.
Here we go. See, I don't get that. Go back to the cool portal animation that you have all the, you know, on all the other portals in the freaking game.
This must be the
It's so
day you
dumb when they
learn
just
your
step
destiny.
into it.
That I and the waking flame emerged victorious.
No. Destron, is that us up there?
Is this our future, Callie? Is this inevitable?
So I guess that's the future. Confront the inevitable. What up, bro?
How long ago was it? When I crushed you and claimed the ambitions for myself. It must be rather depressing to see that all your efforts were in vain. That my victory is inevitable. Visions. You must understand the forces with which you meddle. Given your failures before you died, that doesn't surprise me. You entered the portal at the obelisk of inevitability in the Deadlands. What could be more inevitable than the future? Look around and see for yourself. The very fact that you stand before me proves that you didn't stop me. You didn't save the ambitions. You didn't save anyone.
Then I might as well kill you now.
Now this realm belongs to my lord and master Mayrune's Dagon. You still do not understand. This isn't your time or place. Here you are nothing but dust long forgotten. You're a ghost of failures past. As much as I would enjoy it, I can't kill that which is already dead.
Well, cool. I guess I might as well just go home and curl up in a ball in my bed then, because it's game over, guys. I'm not worried.
Vandacia. He had us displayed like trophies.
We saw.
What do you think you are to him?
We're doomed.
Snap out of it. What you saw was just one possible inevitability. Nothing is set in stone.
Whew! A lot of talking going
I didn't
on in
think
this one,
that was how
boy.
my story was going to end. I really thought we were going to win.
Despite appearances, this isn't over yet, Destron.
Isn't it? You saw the Prince of Destruction. How can we hope to fight something like that, let alone his High Priest?
I'll fight him myself.
Maybe it's better if we just let our powers consume us. At least then Vandacia won't be able to claim us.
Destroying yourself isn't the answer. You need to learn to control your powers and stand with me.
Now you sound like Kalia and Sombrin. You're right, though. We have power beyond anything Vandacia possesses. That's why he wants us. Once Zaina teaches us to control it, we'll be unstoppable. All right. We're with you. Let's go get this done.
Vandacia is going to win. We saw ourselves. He was drawing power from us, like sipping wine from a chalice.
That was only a vision, Kalia. We haven't been defeated yet.
But you saw how Vandacia looked. Strong, powerful, and Mehrunes Dagon looking
No, he
down
looks like a
on us.
90s rapper.
How do we stand against that?
You learn to control your power, and we stand against them together.
I don't... Can it really be that
And eventually,
simple?
old school hip hop will come back
Was that
around, and
the point
90s
of
rap
these
won't be
visions?
popular anymore.
To show us how we were created, and to reveal a dark and possible future? Alright, I understand. Just because the night is long, doesn't mean the sun won't rise tomorrow.
Yeah, who's publishing you, girl? Whatever.
The obelisk of inevitability reveals just one possible future. True, it's the most likely outcome, but it isn't the only one. Now that we know where things are heading, we can work to change the course.
So now my only dialogue option is, so Vandacia is going to win? Mehrunes Dagon is going to claim our world? No! He just said that no. He just explained that. Why would I ask these two
We're dealing with forces
brain-dead
beyond our
questions?
understanding. It was always going to be a difficult
He
journey,
just
but the
said that
obelisk
no,
of
that's
inevitability
not what was
only
gonna
shows
happen.
What will happen if events continue on their current course? That future hasn't happened yet.
So what do we do? Work to
Perils of
change
visiting
it.
oracles. Are we better off knowing what is to come, or continuing on in blissful ignorance? I believe our choices matter. I choose to resist Mehrunes Dagon, and no vision will sway me from that path. I hope you feel the same.
Okay, so design his sanctuary.
Mortal who bore witness for the twin ambitions, let us speak.
Yeah, I'm walking too.
We can finally greet each other in person, mortal. Before we begin the process that will permit the twins to control their powers, I must ask you a single question. Why does one who abhors Mehrunes Dagon care what happens to his ambitions?
The ambitions are people. They should get to decide their own fate.
A noble sentiment, but they are more than just people. They are powerful weapons. Dagon's priest imbued them with a portion of the Lord of Destruction's own energy when they were born. It has grown and intensified in the intervening years.
Grown and intensified to what end?
Imagine that each ambition is like a mortal bank. Instead of gold, the priest deposited a portion of Dagon's energy inside them. That energy grew with them, compounding and doubling year after year like interest on your savings. It also transformed.
I really felt like they could have picked a different analogy to explain that there. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, they have banks and interest and stuff in this world too, so I guess it's not that out of place, but I don't know.
In every way, what was once just of oblivion became mixed with Nirn. Now that energy is a part of both realms. And that is why Mehrunes Dagon wants it back. It will give him the connection to Nirn that he so greatly desires. A path to your world.
So how do you teach the twins to control their power?
Their power is like a volcano, building until released as an explosion or a lava flow. One is catastrophic, the other merely destructive. I will delay the eruptions while teaching them to dissipate and maintain control. You may observe, of course.
I'll be watching you closely.
We must begin the ritual at once. This way.
Stay close, friend. I'll feel better knowing you're nearby. going on?
Zaina, what are you doing?
Helping you fulfill your purpose. Your ambitions. You belong to Mayrune's Dagon.
I'm not surprised to be betrayed by a Dremora. I'm not surprised at all. That's why you don't make deals with them.
Damn it! You betrayed us!
I can't believe he's surprised about this.
Damn her! Zaina betrayed us and cast us into the spider nest!
I know what the spider nest is. It's Mephalah's domain.
It's a dungeon beneath her sanctuary.
Oh,
She
never
sends her
mind. It
enemies
isn't. My
here to
bad.
die. We aren't her enemies. She saved my life many times. If she'd wanted to hurt me, she could have done so long ago. Why turn against me now?
She mentioned Mayrune's Dagon. I think she plans to give the twins to him.
I don't want to believe that. But I heard what she said too. And she completely drained my energy. I can't call upon my power until it recharges. We need to find a way out of here. We need to get to Kalia and Destrom before Zaina turns them over.
How will we help the twins if Zaina refuses to show them how to control their power?
First things first. I need to restore my power. Let me think. Zaina told me about an old foe she destroyed. Tossed them into this place and kept their skull as a trophy. It may hold enough energy to recharge my power immediately.
You rest.
skull is in
Just
the
tell me
treasure
where to
chamber.
find the skull.
You can get there through the east door. Retrieve it and meet me at the door in the north. When you find me, I'll be in a meditative state. Present the skull, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, cool. I'm not interested in any of that. Let's go. Oh, great. A maze. Gotta love that. It's alright. I got a waypoint, so. Bring it. Yeah, if you didn't like spiders, this wouldn't be the best place for you. A lot of good you did. Okay, through this door now. We're getting there. We're getting there. Here we go. I like that little spider there with the glowing eyes. Okay, we're out. We gotta go find him at the north door, he said. And he's gonna basically be like tripping out on shrooms or something. We're just gonna present this at all. Like, he said. Alright, up and around.
I can feel the residual energy. Hold the skull toward me, please. While my
There we
power
go.
finishes recharging, take a look at what I found. I left it over there.